there's some serious money in this deck. And he starts like, yeah, it's a Tiamat, like dragon deck. And then he starts playing some other things, like he played a Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'm like, I guess that's kind of cool, but like, does it really help the deck as much as just be a good card? Can we look through it? And we kind of look through it. I'm like, you know what? There's some. If you want to build this tribal dragons for like with like Tiamat, like there probably should stuff needs to change in this. And we started looking at suggestions of things to take out. And you're like, you know what? How about we just instead of just building a deck from scratch, let's alter this deck to how like if we were going to build a Tiamat with some of the stuff that he has, which I'm guessing price isn't going to be a big deal for him considering the stuff that he has in his deck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
okay.
Like temporal manipulation, extra turn card is kind of cool, but like, is it that needed?
No, I'd rather the extra combat stuff.
Because your dragons are gonna hurt. So
I don't like the cantrip.
Yeah, agreed. There's better things than harmonize, as we know.
I don't think he's really gonna need this either. There's definitely better cards than that. You definitely don't need that. That's fine. I don't think he's gonna play this kind of ramp.
No, I think we'll have to focus around like maybe more artifact ramp than just like basics, because he's gonna be running 5 colors. Crux, I think I like.
Going to the Planeswalkers, I don't like Ugin. It's like a heavy putting things into play. I don't like Ugin. There's better board wipes. He has this one and he has that, and we can play Rift. I don't like any of these Planeswalkers at all. I don't think Planeswalkers play well with creature strategies. I think that they play better with control or Planeswalker strategies, or like, you know, instant sorcery matters, things like that. So I just want to cut all of these. I think that there's some Planeswalkers that play well with creature strategies, but definitely not.
Yeah, just the Bolus just seems more flavor win, but like.
This is fine. We'll talk about that. I don't think he needs this.
No.
Definitely doesn't need Brainstorm. Doesn't need Abundance. Asceticism is fine, but we might find better things. Definitely doesn't need this. That's fine if he just wants to play it.
Yeah.
I know why he's playing this. The what do you call it? Oh wait, I saw it. Where is it?
Basalt
the thing
Monolith.
That makes everything. No, this thing.
Oh yeah, because they all become dragons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you want to add him in the thing? I'm gonna add him that we're going live.
Sabbath God Zealot says, I think I played it against him like 2 weeks ago. I felt bad because I op-agent the turn before he could cast Tiamat, and he was stuck of not being able to do anything. Yeah, we played against him, and he played Tiamat, and he already had Joda in play, and he got Morphon and a bunch of other 5-color dragons, and we're like,
so
we're gonna have
this. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I don't know how good this is going to be yet. We're going to have to wait and see how many ETBs there are.
It depends when we mess with dragons.
I don't like that. I think this is too cute.
Yeah, but that thing is like, are you using it just to make all your dragons dragons?
No, it's just to abuse this. Yeah, which I'm not. I don't really care for that. Fist of Sun's fine. That's fine. I think this is getting cut.
I think we need to worry about colors is a big thing.
We need to fix the land base too.
Yeah, let me add him real quick in the Discord.
I did. Well,
fine then. I guess I don't like this guy.
I don't like this guy.
I like him in other decks, in like Spell Matters decks.
I think that there's better cards than this.
Yeah.
This is good. Terror's good. Continue. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying I agree. I don't like Quandrix in that because most of your dragons are kind of bigger than him, so making them smaller.
And this is just counters. Like, that's definitely meant for a counter stick. That's good. That's good. That's good. This is good. That's good.
Actually, go back to Soul of Winter. I'm actually not a huge fan of him as much.
What does it do? It just taps. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
He doesn't really do much. The bolus. That bolus is okay. It does, but because then it flips into a walker is the thing. Like,
yeah, I think it's fine that as long as it's a dragon. Well, Drotha's just good. This is good. I mean, it's good to have copies for Tiamat because this is non-legend, right? But we should just make it Spark Double, right?
Yeah, or just Sakashima.
Yeah,
they're both a little cheaper.
This is really good.
This
is good. This is good.
I don't like him though.
I don't like that. Don't like Esper Sentinel.
Don't like him. Makes your smallest creature big.
That's fine.
Steals something. That's the one that tops 3 card
advantage. This one gives them haste. And then
the other effect doesn't really matter.
So we'll just leave it for now. This one's good. This one's okay.
Really good.
Birds is good. This is fine. I think that this is actually kind of cool. One that I'm seeing, two that I'm seeing immediately that he's missing is the one that has
Old
that
Gnawbone.
takes extra combat.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, yeah, well that one definitely. That's a big one. I'm thinking of the one that you pay 7 to take an extra combat. What's that one?
Oh right.
Oh, and the new Gruul one. The new Gruul one too. That's
Yep.
like Old Gnawbone.
But he's on. I think he's only to cast instants and sorceries. I think.
No. He's just mana. No, he's just mana. Completely. The Gruul one? He
Was
just
it?
makes mana. Yeah, he just makes
No, 'cause
mana.
I know he has the Vent Maw.
No, there's another new one. Hold on. Gruul
I know, but I think there was like
Right.
a clause at the bottom that
Red.
was like it can only do this thing.
Dragon. No, I think you're thinking that that makes. I think you're thinking that. Oh my God, where'd the caps lock come from? What is it called? Oh, I'm gonna have to go look at the fucking stupid set. Hold on. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
he's right here. It's Clouth. It's like you when you attack, he gets you get X mana worth of total amount of attack creatures. Spend this mana only casts spells. Okay.
Yeah, spells. Yeah, you just can't activate abilities, which is fine.
Yeah, and the end of the turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Yeah,
It's this
Clouth.
dude, right? And he's just got
Yep.
flying and haste, so he's good. What are the two extra combat ones? There's the one that you could pay 7, and then the one that gives has like, what's that mechanic that when you attack, if they have the lowest
it's dethroned.
Scourge? Yes, it's Scourge of something, right? Scourge of what are the two that? It's red dragon extra combat.
See, if we did my dragon deck the other day, Scourge of the Throne.
Yeah, Scourge of the Throne. Yeah, that's that one. Scourge of the Throne. Yes, I like that one. Scourge of
Now,
the.
another question we have is because he has the option of every color dragon and actually ways to make them cheaper, should we be looking at more like all color dragons or?
Oh, totally. Yeah, like Dramoka. I don't think he does. He have Dramoka, like the really busted one that makes it so that they can't cast on your turn, right?
Because there is the one. Does he have? Does he have
What's-
Karthus, the Tyrant of Jund?
Karthus? No.
No, so he's flying in haste, and when he enters the battlefield, you gain control of all dragons, and then you untap all dragons, and other dragons you control have haste.
How do you spell that?
It's Karrrthus. Does he have the Dragon Speaker Shaman in there? Hellkite Charger, I think. Hellkite Charger, right? That's the other one.
Hellkite. Yeah, that's the one that you pay 7, right?
Yes.
So with Old Gnawbone and that other dragon, you basically have infinite combats. Wait, there was another one I was thinking of. What's the
What's it do?
Dramoka? Is it Dramoka, the green white
Oh
one?
yeah, Dragon Lord Dramoka. Because remember.
Oh, that's why I'm not finding it. Dragon.
Yeah, because the Dragon Lord is when they became the the Elder Ones.
This is great.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, especially if you're a dragon, like a creature-based strategy, you play that, and it's basically your big dragon version of wow, what's the cleric dude with the herb.
Also, he's only playing 30 lands. That's a big.
Yeah. We also have Orb of Dragon Kind and Temple of the Dragon Queen, which are cards we get to play now.
Orb of Dragon. Oh, and what's the thing that makes them cost less? Do we want to play what's the other thing you said?
It's like the Temple of the Dragon Queen. If you have a dragon in play or reveal it, it enters on tap and you choose a color.
It's the land?
Yeah.
Right?
It's basically any color basic if you have a dragon in play.
What's that artifact that does that?
Dragon's Horde.
Dragon's Horde. I like that one too. Okay. I like that. We have to fix the land base for sure.
If we're going for a dragon mana reducers like Dragon Speaker Shaman or Urza's Incubator, the only reason we can do that, but then also remember he plays Tiamat. Well, he can get Morphon. And
I just like the generic ones like Herald's Horn and like either like Urza's Incubator or like the ones that just do it for all.
But Dragon Speaker Shaman does make him cost 2 less, but it is the red.
Morphon's actually
Lord.
like.
Yeah, and so Morphon is a super reducer, and that pair that's why he runs the Fist of the Suns and the and what's his face,
Joda.
because then he could just like he could go Tiamat, get five color dragons, and basically put them all into play for free. Because that's what he tried to do against us. Does he have Dragon Tempest in the enchantments? That's that's the Scourge effect and gives them haste.
I like that one. I don't know how I feel about Muldrotha.
No, because we have the dragon that does it. And if you really want to, you could play the junk dragon, Tebet the Harvester.
Where's
Teneb.
what is he?
It's Teneb. The Harvester. Yeah,
he's not the one that plays stuff off the top.
No.
Oh no, he returns. We should definitely play him.
So yeah.
What's the one that plays things off the top?
Also, what about Ramos? He's a dragon. He's a really good dragon in a 5-color deck.
Yes, 100%. Also, we were talking about birds. Let's get into some of the Boreal Druid.
No, not Boreal Druid. You think Bloom
No,
Tender?
Bloom Tender, my bad. Bloom Tender. And then what's the other one? The 3-mana one?
Oh, it's that stupid tree thing.
Can't remember the name.
I always forget its stupid name too. Yeah.
And then Sylvala, right?
Feyburrow Elder.
There we go. We need to fix this land base too. Feyburrow Elder. Okay, and then before we get too much into ramp and everything else, I want to get into the draw packages. So like Beast Whisperer. Definitely play that. Definitely play the Guardian Project. Definitely play Zendikar. He already has the Great Henge.
Yeah, but I like the Zendikar just being it for also the double mana.
Yeah, which I think What other double mana source do you want to play? Like Mirari's Wake?
Mirari's Wake also makes them a little bit bigger, which is also dragons are just kind of scary and having any little bit of plus around.
But if we're steering a little away from the land ramp and more heavily towards this, like the mana reflection might be better. Yeah. And also the mana reflection works with the creatures.
True, yeah. Then we can do mana reflection.
Or we just play Nyx Bloom Ancient. Solved? Problem solved?
Nah, the thing is, because he's a lot of mana, I think you want to hit those a little bit earlier.
Yeah, but he is a creature, so at least he plays, into the... I feel like once we fix this land base and, the ramp, I think Nyx Bloom Ancient
sounds Exotic Orchard, I don't see Exotic Orchard in that
shit. No, I totally agree. I either agree the mana reflection or I think it's worth it to pay the extra for the Nyx Bloom Ancient. It's only one more. And he's a creature, so he goes more with the strategy. So, also before I forget, my favorite card in the world.
You could also, because he's in these colors, you could also play Smothering Tithe.
Oh yeah,
that's not a terrible mana generator.
Oh, definitely. I love Smothering Tithe. A little bit more creature draw though. Does he have Return? Okay, Return of the Wild Speaker, Shamanic Revelation.
Do you
want to run
Rishkar's expertise?
Rishkar's?
I like Rishkar's over Shamanic if we're running out of space. Because I don't.
No, I like Shamanic.
Well, because remember, Shamanic is for each creature you control, not power and toughness, and we might not go as wide. We just go big potentially.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so also I like to play Svella. I like to play that. What about Golos? I like Golos.
Yeah, he can go in anything. Golos goes in anything.
And Kenrith too, because Kenrith
we also think we can run Temur Ascendancy. That's creature control have haste, power, greater, draw a card.
Yes, definitely. I'm putting Kenrith in too, because he also is the all. And then Temur Ascendancy. That's a good one.
Also, another dragon that I also really like is Balefire Dragon.
That's the one that deals damage, yeah.
Yeah, when you deal, it does damage to each creature they control. That thing.
What about Steel Hellkite?
Oh yeah,
I like Steel Hellkite.
I like Steel Hellkite. Yeah, I mean he doesn't get reduced by much besides the generic reduces, but he's still a bomb of a card they hit people with.
Wait, does he have Hellkite Tyrant? No, we should definitely play that too. The one that steals artifacts.
Oh yeah, funny with Hellkite Tyrant, and if you said Savala.
Oh, I think I got Savala in there. Didn't I? Yeah.
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 Oh.
Are we going for? No, I'm not huge on the dragon mana reducers because like our ramp is so good in this format now that like we usually don't have to go with gimmicks like that. So we do have to fix this line base 100%. We'll get to that last though.
Yep.
Let's get to more of the ramp. So let's get the chromatic orrery in there because we're definitely gonna play that. And then let's get the. I don't think he has. No, he's playing Arcane Signet. There's a Soul Ring. Mana Crypt. What else should we play here? What do you think?
He has Arcane Signet and Commander Sphere, like they hit the colors.
Oh yeah, we can play Commander Sphere. 100%.
It's just one of those things that it hits for anything, and then you just get to draw a card. It's not the worst thing in the world.
So he's got the Fellwar Stone.
Does he have Haven of the Spirit Dragon? That's that land. It just taps for any color for a dragon, and it lets you get an Ugin back, or you can sacrifice it to put a dragon card back.
Oh no, yeah, that's great actually. And then since price is not a problem, Cavern.
Yeah, Cavern is just really good. Path of Ancestry.
Yes, Path of Ancestry. He might be running that. Let me check. Nope. Path of Ancestry.
Again, because even if the cool way of how Path of Ancestry is worded is that, Path of Ancestry, is that even if it's it's not casting a creature of the type the Scry, it still just makes any color mana.
What do you think about Panharmonicon still?
I don't know. I think we're less ETB. Like our commander is ETB, and we could grab a whole bunch of things, but we could also.
I'd probably rather run Lithoform Engine or something like that, you know, like something that could just do more. But I think that's too gimmicky at that point. Like I think he already does enough, and like I think we're gonna draw enough cards as is. I'm gonna put Seasons Fast in too because I love that card.
What's that other There's that other tribal land that taps for any color, or it's colorless.
Unclaimed. I think he has that in there.
Okay.
No, he doesn't. He has Ancient Ziggurat, which I don't like.
Because it doesn't. Because at least the other one can make
unclaimed territory.
Yeah, because at least it can make colorless at worst.
Okay. He does.
Oh, also Shrine. He's running the Shrine for Ultra Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. No, he has it in there. We have to take it out.
Oh.
Because it only makes 2 for colorless spells. And he has Urza Saga.
I don't like Urza Saga.
Because I don't think his artifacts that he needs are big enough.
We're gonna have to fix this land base. He has a lot of the
shocks and the.
We should just fill in the rest, and cut the fetches probably. He's got basics, but like, I say we definitely don't want to run the pathways.
Oh yeah, I don't like pathways because I like things that have like either 2 open colors at a time.
I don't think he needs the fetches to be completely honest. I'm just gonna cut those.
Especially,
there was another one. Not that you like can't run them, but like you know we're running a lot of like gold lands. I think it would be better. I honestly just like lands like City of Brass if he's gonna put the money out, like, and then like Mana Confluence.
Mana Confluence, yeah.
And then what's the other one? I don't think he has. Does he have Exotic Orchard?
No, he didn't.
I don't think he had that, right?
And that.
And then Reflecting Pool.
Oh yeah, Reflecting Pool would be really good in this too. I like these because just colors matter so much if you don't have like the Morphon out. Which I guess is one of the first things you get as soon as Tiamat comes out, but if you're working up to it at that point.
Okay, so I say we cut the basics and then we talk about what we're gonna play in that department.
Yeah.
Because we might just, depending on like you know what we end up having. Okay, so we like everything else so far. But we should fill in the rest of the lands. We have the World Tree. We should fill in the rest of them. Should we play any utility ones? Like, I don't know, like the land that can give trample, the double strike one, haste, vigil, like, you know, there's some lands that are like okay for creature strategies, but then again, we are a 5-color deck, so, you know, it might be the death of us.
You said the triomes?
I do like some triomes, especially if he wants to play fetches. You know, me and Derek have been kind of half and half on fetches recently. Just because, especially like if you're playing like 36 lands in your deck, like a normal lands kind of deck, and you want to still draw lands, like the deck thinning isn't helping.
Yeah, if you're a big spell matters, like you don't want to miss your land drops, because like having 4 lands going fetch for 2 of them, and be like, cool, now my deck that had 36 lands now has only 34, and if you start any deck with like 34 lands in it without a lot of ramp, it's like this feels awkward now.
And then on top of the fetches, adding like green, where like you're already taking basics out of your deck. I do like Triomes. After we figure out what his like main color is, we might play some of the Triomes because I do like those. But
all right, so let's worry about that last. So let's scroll back up. Let's look at our.
What I'm gonna do is actually just cut everything that we didn't add ourselves, and then we're gonna put it back in. So like, just to make it easier for us.
Just leave the golds.
Yeah. Well, the World Tree can stay in, but I mean for the spectator seating and all that stuff, it's easier for us to just add it after.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but for MDFCs, I like Balagate. I think Seagate Restoration. I know it sounds weird, but if you can play that card, you should. Turn Timber. Symbiosis is good.
The black one reanimates.
Yes, Agadeem.
Agadeem's Awakening.
Yes, that's good. And then do we
really
want to do
there in price. Did you see that?
What? How much? Agadeems?
Yeah.
How much was it? Oh my god.
I have a foil one.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Well, if you remember what that card does?
Yes.
That's silly bonkers.
So Worldly Tutor's fine if he's going to play that. Heroic Intervention's good. We'll talk about this. So we're going to play more counterspells for sure. If he wants to keep the pact in, he can. Like, that's just a player preference that me and Derek try not to play free counterspells in most decks that aren't, like, insanely competitive, because it is, like, one of those big things. Like, but we can put them in for him. Like, we can play the Fierce Guardianship. Like, well, actually, how much is he really going to have his commander out is the question.
Well, he wants
It'd probably be better. You know,
I think I like the stuff like Arcane Denial. I like just the flat, cheap counter spells just to stop things from happening.
Disallow.
Because like that's what this deck is going to lose against is like someone going Cyclonic Rift.
Dovin's Veto.
Or like an other side board white.
I totally agree. And then I guess the Teferi's Protection, since we're like a ridiculously expensive deck. The price has gone up.
Well, there's also a lot more cards in here than there should be.
And also, you know, this is...
Yeah.
No, there's 94 right now. Yeah, you're right. There is cards we're going to have to cut. Also, we're going to have to debate if some of these MDFCs are worth for a 5-color deck. But I really like Turn Timber, Seagate, and Balaged, and Agadeems. I think that they're kind of good to have. I still think we need to fix these, like, mana sources. He definitely needs more ramp. Because we're only playing the Svella, the Bird, the Bloom Tender, Old Nobo, or, you know, like that kind of stuff.
We could play...
Because the problem is 1, 2, 3 colorless ramp right there.
We could play the other Hierarchs, both Hierarchs. I mean, that hits 3 colors each.
5, 6, 7, 8 sources, and then 9, 10... I'm going to count Smothering Tithe. 11, 12. And then where's the other dude? I know that what's that stupid guy that we forget his name? So, okay, we're at like 13. I'd say maybe like 1 or 2 more ramp sources that we might end up cutting. Oh wait, this is ramp too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot this then. Okay, so actually, I think we're good. I think we're pretty good. Some of them are colorless. Like, he's playing Mana Crypt, which we won't cut, because if he wants to play that, he can play that.
But then again, look, a lot of our dragons do have colorless in their value, so having a colorless ramp isn't the worst.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so, alright, let's fill the lands in, because then we need to say how much we need to cut. Are we good? I think we don't really have a lot of interaction other than the counter spells, but I think that that's fine.
But I think our plan is just outvalue them. Like, you slam Tiamat, you get 5 dragons into your hand. We have the creature draw package, so like every time we play them, we're gonna draw 1 to 2 cards. Or, God forbid, we hit like like a Rishkars, and we just go so huge, and it's like, cool, you could blow up our field, we're just gonna puke our hand back out next turn.
What about the enchantment that whenever a creature enters, you pop an artifact or enchantment? What about that?
Oh,
I like Aura Shards.
Aura
Oh,
Shards.
and what about... Yeah, what about the one that makes them uncounterable? What what's it called? Rhythm of the Wild.
No, is it Rhythm of the Wild? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, right. And it
I love
gets
this
in
card.
haste.
Yes.
Which for
great.
dragons, actually, that could actually be a big deal if he doesn't grab the haste dragon.
Which this should mostly be giving them haste also.
That also-
This is also not that bad, having asceticism. It's pretty good. It's a really strong card.
So I guess,
it's
are we worried more about protection? Because we have, like I said, like the protection spells. Are we going to be that worried about aestheticism? That, like, would we rather play that or just leave the mana open?
I'd rather... I think I'd rather keep asceticism in and cut, like, a... You know... Because asceticism is just always doing its job, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is hopefully we have enough recursion. We played some of it.
Well, like we have like 3 dragons that recur. We have the land that recurs. Which it's funny we could recur the dragon that reanimates.
All right, let's fill in the lands. Are we gonna do one of every shock like we usually do?
Well, I mean, if we run one of every shock, then I think it's worth playing at least Farseek because it could grab any of them. Or
I agree.
Or Nature's Lore.
Yes. So
Actually, no, Nature's Lore has to be a forest card. So I think because Farseek could get anything that's not a forest. So I think that literally could grab every single fetch land, shock land. So we could do the shock lands.
All right, let's get through that, and then maybe we're gonna do the Battle Bond lands, but we'll see how much we have left.
You know, let me get the actual list so we can just go right to the order. All right, so Hollowed Fountain. We're gonna go down the list.
And then maybe we'll play Triomes if we have to fill
Watery
in still.
Grave.
But...
Blood Crypt. Stomping Ground. Also known as my asshole. The old Stomping Ground. Temple Garden. Also my butt. It's a garden you pray at. Also my butt. Godless Shrine. Why am I a perpetual 5-year-old? But the mega butt flex is Steam Vents.
Oh my god.
But it's also an overgrown tomb.
In the front.
Sacred Foundry. And last but not least, definitely my butt, Breeding Pool.
Okay, let's see how much we have. 22 lands plus... Is that 4?
Yeah.
We're at 26? So we need... Yeah, we could would definitely play the Battle Ball lands. Another 10 lands would fill it into to exactly 36.
So you just want to add all of them?
Yeah, I mean, unless there's any... Like, if we want to stick to certain ones... Because we're light in certain colors, and then like try to play some utility lands, like probably like Hall of Heliod might be good, because even though we play 9 enchantments, like they're pretty fucking good. And the same with maybe like the Academy Ruins, you know. But
I think it's mostly ramp though. They're not like, I don't think they're all that super pro. If we have mana to like pop that.
Zendikar. You mean Hall of Heliod's generosity?
I meant for the Academy Ruins.
Oh, Academy Ruins, yeah, but I think Hall is good.
Maybe Hall, we can still run Hall.
Yeah, and then do you want to play like the one that gives trample, like Wolf?
Kessig Wolfrun.
Do I kind of like that land, especially if we have these mana doublers.
We got a new follower. Hello,
hey.
Judge Judy Slayer. Is that your
Hello.
Judge Judy Slayer? That's an amazing name, by the way.
Yes.
10 out of 10 would slay again.
Do we want to run the Urborg and the Greenland?
Oh, right, we could do that. So,
Yavi Maya.
Yavi Maya and Urborg. Just because it hits everything. That's Dry. Tom has tried. It's Cradle of Growth.
And then Urborg.
Judge Judy Slayer. That needs to be on a shirt or something. I haven't watched her in a long ass time.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. Any other ones? Like, do you want to play Slayer Stronghold or any that give double strike or any weird lands?
Honestly, one I do like the one that gives him lifelink and death touch, but then I also
Vault. Oh, and Gavany?
And Gavany gives some counters.
Yeah.
But I'm also worried because he's only tapped for colorless, so we're filling in a lot of colorless.
Yeah, but luckily we're playing the World Tree, Chromatic Lantern, and Chromatic Ori.
True.
And also playing Urborg and the Yavimaya land.
Yeah.
Plus Golos to search.
True. I think you're right. I think we'll be fine. So we could probably fit in these few utility lands.
Plus, Old Gnawbone. I think we'll be okay. So, what was the other one? So we got Vault and then Gavany. I think Gavany's cool. Because Gavany gets out of hand really quick.
Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. That's a cool one. That's a storage land, and it's just 1 mana to put storage on it, and then you can remove any number of storage counters that X mana of any combination of the mana spent on dragon spells or activate dragon abilities.
Say it again, sir.
It's Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. It's really good if you have leftover mana, because you can do it at any time. It's a storage land, but it's 4 dragons, and it makes any color. Because the other storage lands only made 1 of 2 colors.
So
That's
29 plus 4. Yeah, no, I like that.
Is 33.
So we need 3 more lands. Is that right?
Yeah. So
let's play the triumphs then. The most important looks like
green and red.
Red, green, yes.
So
and then probably black and white. It's white, blue, red, blue, and it's definitely green, blue, and red. So let's play that triumph.
So the awkward thing with the triumphs is we don't have every single color combo. So
like, we're just gonna play the ones that are like better, I guess. So probably like the Sultai one, the blue, probably the junk one. Definitely the Teamer one. What is it? Is that the Teamer one in Dotha?
No, that's the Jund. A junk one.
I think the Jund one, the Sultai, and the Teamer one. So in Dotha, and then it's Ketria? Is the Teamer? I think so. Hey, look at that. And those have weird names. And then what's the what's the? I should know this one.
Which color? The Zagoth? Or Zagoth?
Oh, Zagoth. Yeah, that's what it's called. What you calling me?
You heard me.
Okay, so that should be
Zagoth.
good.
Goth.
Yeah, 32.
Tom, will you be my goth girlfriend?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so not really running good interaction, but it's fine. We'll make it work.
But then again, I think a deck like this isn't. Well, we have a few. I think a creature-based strategy mostly just wants to go dragons.
Yes. And the counter spells are like sort of a pseudo. We have the Arcane Denial, we have Crux of Fate, and we have the Ruinous Ultimatum, which I do actually like those. I think this deck wants those one-sided board wipes because then you could just kill the table.
Yep.
Do we want to play Morog?
Nah.
Even though we don't have a lot of lands entering, just having like an extra comment. Okay.
Nah.
I think the ones we have are good.
I think we already have 2 extra. I don't want to get over redundancy with it and just run just because we still want to stick on theme.
What about any just good creatures that just work well or anything like Xenaghost or Aurelia, Gisela?
Well, just keep remember half of our lands though, that are related to creature stuff, don't work for those, which gets a little awkward at times.
Yeah, no.
Because we already have to worry about hitting our lands for our mana ramp.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are we cutting? We have 41 creatures. We can definitely cut down.
Yeah, so let's start at the top and let's go down one by one. So Atarka gives dragons double strike. That's a game winner.
Yep.
Balefire, we need him. Belros, Witherbloom. Now, I don't know if we could do shenanigan-y combos with him like we can in other decks. We don't have a way to gain a lot of life. And is untapping all of our lands as good as just running a mana doubler? And we have a mana tripler? I say no. I think he's one we could cut. And I don't think the black thing is the pest is that important. He is really good because he gets turn the dragons.
Yep.
He's good. Enter deals 5 damage. Is that that great though?
No, not really.
I want stuff that has immediate impact. Like Dramoka, you can't do stuff during my turn. Big deal.
Yes.
While his
This
bomb
one,
effect isn't great, he is a haste enabler.
so that might be good enough. This one is card value,
But we have
and it's
so much card value just by playing things. He has to hit to get card value, so I think he's one that could go.
okay. Solmgar just steals a creature.
Do we care about that? Do we really need one creature on our side that's going to win us